There's definitely a lot of pressure out there today, especially after we lost that barra. It definitely rocked us. Both of us had, our mood had dropped a lot, and it was sort of a question of whether we go keep chasing barra or go and catch a couple of sooties to try and get our spirits back up. And that's what we did. We chose a spot we could go and throw for a sooty on the way into a bay, fish the lilies, and then chase a barra. Nah, not really. It was definitely a tough call whether you just sit and chase sooties all day and get the biggest bag you can and hope that you can go and catch a barra in the last half an hour, or go and hope you can catch a barra really quick and then chip away and chip away and chip away and upgrade a few sooties. Not very big, I think.
Oh, he's not doing anything. He must be tiny.
Swirl like throbbing, he's not fighting. Just a squirrel. Once we started catching a few sooties again, it sort of got our spirits up. I think we had a couple of little upgrades and we just made the call. We're like, hopefully, Hobie's doing it really tough. Let's just go and try and catch that barra and worry about the sooties afterwards.
Oh, there he is. See, they come back for him. Oh, that's an all right fish. He feels all right, man. He's got big head shakes.
About 9 o'clock, we had 2 41s to get rid of. We knew we had a couple of good fish, but
Come on.
41s aren't going to cut it here.
Bit longer fish?
Cromwell got a 45, and then a few minutes later he got a 51, which is like a 10 centimetre upgrade. A 10 centimetre upgrade on anything is really good.
Yeah, here we go. Yep.
That thing came out and it was heaps fatter than anything else we've seen. It was awesome.
Rip its lips off! As soon as I got into it, yeah, you knew that was a really good fish. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Stewie!
Jesus.
Stewie!
That's the
He's
biggest
a
we've
tank!
seen.
That's a tank!
Oh,
That's
yes.
a tank! Ow! Yeah, I'll give out a little yelp when we got that on the deck.
They would have heard you then.
I hope so. I hope so. That is what I've come to North Queensland for. Fishing sooties, mate. That's the one. That's the ticket. Yeah!
We didn't know how Team Hobie were going to go. It's the last day. It's been fairly pressured. They've obviously cracked onto a little bit of a technique to catch those pressured fish. We sort of just couldn't worry about them. We had to do our own thing and try and chase the barra.
Yep. That's a swing!
We decided after we'd got, I think we had 1 or 2 upgrades, we decided that's it, we've got to go and chase this barra, we've got to try and get it done.
We pretty much threw everything at barra. We just thrown 6 or 7 different lures and we were just chopping and changing. Chris had my rod, I had his rod, I had Dean's rod. It was mayhem trying to get them, and we came into this one little area where we kept seeing them each day, and we spotted these 3 or 4 free-swimming barra, and we went, oh, they're good fish. That's going to be a bit of a task pulling one of those out. There's a few in here, we just got to work out how we can catch them.
We're close, you can feel it.
Oh, I reckon I could hear Chris's heart beating and he would have heard mine as this thing just tailed out the little plastic. I'll never forget that sight. This thing just, a lure this big, a mouth this round, and it just disappeared into it right there.
All hell broke loose for a while.
Put his head down, man. Head down.
It was a bit of carnage. I was on Russell's rod, I wasn't even using my own rod, so no idea what the drag was set like. It started peeling the line off, so I gave it a few turns of that.
Oh, my knees were shaking, Chris's knees were shaking. I was trying to get the net that's tangled in lures and rods and looking at this net that's this big, trying to net a fish that's this big. There's a big fish for this net.
Come on! And yeah, it was a bit of a run around. It was under the boat a couple of times. It was nearly in the lilies a couple of times.
You need to drive, man.
I was having to try and drive the electric because Russ couldn't find the other remote as well, so it was a bit of carnage, but in the end it sort of just rolled up and swam straight in the net.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Yes! Man! I don't think I've ever had that much excitement in a tournament getting that thing in. I lost my voice just yelling, and Chris and I were high-fiving and we were just ecstatic.
No, I don't think I've ever heard Russ and I yell so loud in our lives and be so excited. I've never shaken so much in my life, I don't think either.
Come on! He's racing that hard. Ah, that's a big barra for this net. My knees, I'm shaking. We just sat there and laughed and just went, I can't believe that just happened. Nobody would think you can catch a barra here. Everybody told us you can't catch barra here. Guys have fished it for 15 years and only caught a few, but judging by what we saw today, this is a good barra fishery. People just don't know it. So I think there might be a few more people up here barra fishing after they watch this footage.
All right, this is hopefully our saviour for the series.
We've still got to get a
We've still got to win today and get the big sooty, but this is the bonus point we've been desperate for. We're getting back in, we'll get sooty fishing. As much as we want to barra fish, we need to catch sooty grunner. There he goes. Let's go. The fish were a lot more active today. We caught probably twice as many as we did the rest of the days. And did it pretty easy. That's why we still got a lot of sooties.
Our bag was nowhere near big enough, so we knew we had to sort of go and look for some deep trees. We went out to about 80 or 90 feet, and it was weird. We didn't really expect to catch fish there, but I think we must have got maybe 5 or 6 more sooties.
In the end, yeah, it was a pretty good morning.
He's good. He's good. Definitely worried about how the other guys went. Like, 100% they would have got sooties. But they've been seeing barra the last few days, which is a big worry. If they went out there and rolled up one of those, it's going to be really, really tight.
We don't necessarily need biggest bag, we just need biggest fish. If they've got more than the 51 and they got a barra, it's a pretty good chance they're going to have a better bag than us as well. All right.
What up, mate? It's
Been a
good day.
pleasure, bro.
Good day.
Absolute pleasure.
Done.
Yeah, we don't want to go. Change of the guard. We'd be happy to guard the place.
Here are the results for the 4th and final round of AFC 13 at Youngalla Dam. Team BCF landed 13 fish for a bag length of 181 centimetres. They also landed the bonus barra. Team Hobie landed 10 fish for a bag length of 193 centimetres.
Well done,
Good job,
boys.
boys. Well done, mate.
This gives Team Hobie 3 points for the win and a further point for the big fish, a 51 centimetre sooty, taking them to a final tally of 13 points. Team BCF collect 1 point for their bag and an additional bonus point for their barra, giving them a final total of 7 points. Congratulations, Team Hobie. They are our AFC 13 champions.
Unbelievable. Stoked.
Next time on AFC, we take an action-packed look at all the highs and lows, capturing the excitement of Youngalla and Proserpine in AFC 13.